We've got a really exciting season lined up. So after trials today, we've got first camp is 16th, 17th of November, and then we've got a camp a month up until we've got two fixtures at the end of the season. So one confirmed against Switzerland on 22nd of February, and then the second fixture at the end of March.
Okay, and the purpose of today, what are you looking to achieve today?
Today gives us an idea to get a sort of an idea of all of the players that we've got available to us. So I'm watching some tomorrow at cup competition. Today is an open trial, so anyone can come in that feels that they can compete in this squad or to have a place in this squad, and it means that we just don't miss anyone. It gives a broad reach, gives all the players an opportunity to get seen at the early stages of the programme.
You look as though you've got good numbers as well. Are you happy with the turnout you've got today?
Yeah, very happy with turnout today, and on top we've also got a number of injured players who are coming back from injury, and some who couldn't trial either because they've got fixtures or they couldn't make the travel. So other people that myself and Eric, the assistant coach, will get to watch over the next month and then pull together our squad of 26.
What are you hoping to achieve with players in this age group?
This age group really is about preparing the players for senior rugby going forward. So last year there were a great deal of the under-20s that went into play senior women's, and there are a couple who are in that squad already this year. And this gives them a chance to experience the international environment and really prepare them for that next stage of their career and put them in a competitive environment where we get to challenge them and they challenge each other.
I always wonder. I know there was an open trial for the senior squad earlier on in the year, and I wonder what coaches' emotions before an open trial, because I suspect that you have a fair idea who's going to turn up, but there must occasionally be the surprise player who turns up on the day who you've no idea who they are, and they come in and they do very well.
Yeah, definitely, and it is one of those things where you get an idea of who's coming, and you know, obviously a new role for me. I've done my homework and the players that I'm expecting here, but you get that, and we've had a couple of surprises today. Very pleasing to see a couple of players step up in different positions, especially in a fly half. A couple of players turn up there that have really shown that they can do something, and looking forward to seeing what they can do this afternoon in the fixture. But yeah, very, you know, it is that the start of the programme, what is an exciting programme, will, you know, get an idea of where our baseline is set as well. Players come in and they change that baseline, which is great to see, and that's where the challenge comes in, and how we can challenge players as individuals and as a team and a unit.
What do you do between now and your first camp, which is in November?
Between now and then, so over the course of the sort of next week, it's about following up with injured players, the Sunday competition tomorrow, and from here and finalise what will be our initial 26-person squad, and then my job is then to prepare a programme for the first camp that allows the players the best possible start for the programme, for an international programme, including things such as making sure they have the right nutritional information about the anti-doping policy. The doctor and the physio will feed into everything. So it's about preparing so that when they arrive on the 16th and 17th of November, they've got a fully set programme, a professional fully set programme that they can really take to, and we can start preparing them for the season.
It'll be a first taste of representative rugby for the people who are here today. They come along and they get a little taste of what representative rugby is about. Do you keep the emphasis the same through trial, through camp, to try and get that kind of professionalism, if you like, in your athlete, or does it ramp up in intensity the closer you get to your fixture? How do you manage the way the players interact in camp and with each other?
Yeah, absolutely. It is essentially a professional environment. It's in international rugby. They are the named second team for Scotland women. And it is about bringing up. They get a first taste now, and then we will set our standards, and they're very high standards that we will set on the 16th, 17th of November, not just on the pitch but off the pitch, and what's expected of them when they're away from camp and when they're on camp. And then as it goes through, people will adapt into that environment, and the pressure does start to build up as we go towards those international fixtures which start in February. But certainly early on, it's about saying these are our standards, and these are where we want you to buy into, which I'm sure they all will.
Just a final question, not about the squad, but about yourself. You come on board, you look at what you've got, and I suppose we mentioned that kind of not knowing quite what might happen in an open trial. How excited do you get at this stage of the season when you look ahead to what's to come?
I'm really excited about, especially seeing today that you can see the standard is really high. It's a really exciting time, not only for Scottish rugby, but Scottish women's rugby as well, and the women's game in general. To be part of that for me is really exciting, and I'm hoping that I can contribute to the team and the team's success, but also developing individuals to prepare them for the women's senior squad, and hopefully elevating their success as well.